Hi, everyone. Good morning or good afternoon. It is actually already almost noontime here in Illinois, 11:41 a.m., Friday, December 6th. Oh my goodness. So we're almost really close to Christmas time. Anyway, I'm here to do go live for our positivity challenge, and I'm actually going to do it for 2 days because I missed one for yesterday's challenge, which is day 5. So, basically speaking, I'm here to do days 5 and 6. But before I do that, let me change my privacy setting to public and let me share my live to my group chat for my team, the influencers. One second. All right, so how's everyone doing? Ewan ko kung na-change na siya, parang naka-private pa din. But anyway, yes, so good morning everybody. I hope everybody's doing fine. Friday na siya. So Friday for some people who are not working on the weekend. I will be working on the weekend. I am off again tonight. So that is one of the reasons why parang nag-ano din ako. I gave myself a chance na today gagawin ko na lang yung dalawang task ko. But actually yesterday, I was going to do live after midnight. Sabi ko, okay, I'll do the day fifth. But then I was talking to one of our business partners, and she's from Las Vegas. So it was already around 1:30 and 11:30 her time. So we were chatting, we were talking, and it took us maybe like 30 minutes. So I was already sleepy, and then I just decided to go to bed. So here I am. I'm going to talk about day fifth of the positivity challenge, which is we were asked to do random act of kindness. And honestly, I didn't have the chance to do a random act of kindness yesterday because I went to work, right? And I didn't have a lot of interactions with people yesterday. And I was hoping that I could get one. Maybe I could open the door for somebody, but I just didn't have a chance to do that. You know how it is in the laboratory. We don't, especially if you work on a night shift or PM shift. There's not a lot of people, so I was by myself in my department. Every now and then, I would interact with nurses, with doctors on the phone, but sometimes they go to the lab and drop off specimens and stuff like that. But I just did not have the chance to like really interact with them, or maybe I was just focused on what I was doing. So, but then I did my task. I wouldn't call it a random act of kindness, but it was really intentional. And as a matter of fact, I would say that it was somehow a difficult one for me. Let me see who's here on my live today. Hello, everyone. Expedita, Kenneth, Buhay, 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 and Divina. So, what I was saying, it was a little bit of a difficult one for me, that act of kindness, because it was intentional, and I was thinking hard about it. I was contemplating hard about it, if I had to do it or not, if, you know, I would just give in and do it and make that person happy or comfortable. But yeah, it was hard. But then I still went on and did it. And I'm not gonna go into details what was that about, but it felt good. At least at the end of the day, I played like the big person, you know. But for the random act of kindness, unfortunately, I wasn't able to do so. But I was very happy to see some of our business partners who did their own thing of act of kindness. And one was, I think she shared something about her coworker that she did not have a very good relationship with one of her coworkers for a while, but then she managed to step in and initiate kindness. So that's really nice. And you know what? This challenge, humbly speaking, I was the one who initiated this challenge, and I was the one who decided to lead the group to do this positivity challenge, and for the main reason of, having our business partners. Hi, Dan Romero. Good morning. So, for the main reason that is to help some of our business partners, if especially the newcomers or the first timers to go live, to be more confident, to be more comfortable in public speaking, because in our business we don't sell anything. If you go check out our pages, there's nothing to sell. So basically we are doing attraction marketing. We don't have a physical store, so we just like talk and talk on Facebook. It's not mandatory to go live, but it helps. So how are we able to do that if we don't have the confidence to talk? So, and of course, the positivity challenge, I didn't expect that the result of this is somehow helping a lot of us reflect on things positively. And I, for one, is benefiting from this because it makes me think about a lot of things that surround us, a lot of things that somehow we just ignore. And, like one of them is kindness. We are too, like, focused on ourselves. We are too focused on the goals, the deadlines, but then we forget about the little things around us. I shared in one of my go lives, I think the other day, that we are just so like, our eyes are just set on delivering the task, but then we forget to enjoy the journey, the process. We forget to smell the roses. So I think this is one good exercise for everyone. Hello, Ate Beth. Hi, Eden. So this is a good exercise for everyone to step back, and pause and reflect on so many things. And I'm so happy because upon looking at the tasks, because I got confused with the dates. I was even making a joke in our group chat that I think I'm having early dementia because I couldn't remember anymore what day is on. So day 6 actually is, I have a banner here. So day 5, uh here, is positivity challenge, random act of kindness. And then the day 6 is positivity challenge, think of a difficult situation and reflect how your positive attitude helped. You know what? I can think of so many things. I can mention so many things, but basing on my own experience, difficult situation. I call it a difficult situation now. Like how you entertain gossip. Like sometimes you don't even, you just go on social media and you see things that are happening, and then you kind of like try to judge the person right away, or call your friend or go to your own group chat, Maritesan group chat, and then you talk about the person. You kill the person already, not knowing what's really going on behind closed doors, and you try to judge them. So that to me is a challenge. So that's a challenge on your positivity. You're being positive because you're kind of like um entertaining negative thoughts, and to me it's not good. One one example, my cat is bothering me, and I don't know what she wants. Maybe she's hungry. um like the world is already very negative, but before I go further, for people who are viewing me right now, I'm not here to preach, or I'm not here to, like what I said, judge anyone, but this is just my own understanding of what's happening in the world. Like, there's so many negative things going on, in how are we gonna step in our own little way. I think we just need to stop the gossip before it goes further. Um, Let us try not to judge people. Um, because I don't know, I see a lot of things like that on social media, and to me, it just doesn't help. It makes the world even, bitter in so many ways. And basing I had an experience in the past, talking about social media and how it affects us. So I had this social, I mean, group that I joined in a couple years ago. And it was supposed to be a support system. It was supposed to be a support group for people having similar experiences in that aspect. But I'm not gonna go into detail what kind of support group that is. But so I was in there, and in the beginning, I was enjoying it because we have similar situations. Like, you can relate to each other, but then, at the end of the like, you get tips, like what to do if that situation happens to you, or a similar thing happens to you in your household, or at your work, or whatever. Then you get a tip, some kind of suggestion, ideas. But then at the end of the day, I realized that the people in those support groups, or in that group, was just all very negative, like very vindictive. And it kind of like fires up negativity inside you. So that's how my experience was in that support group, supposedly. um so I just decided, I think what happened was, I just found myself removing myself from that group, and I noticed that it somehow released me from the negativity. So that's what I'm trying to say. When somebody approaches us and talk about somebody, especially if that person we know, and we're gossiping about that someone, I would just say, like, neutral, and try to be nice in saying that, okay, I don't know exactly what you're talking about, but, like, just try to not fire it up, and spread it along with other people, because we are ruining somebody's reputation, and without even knowing the facts. And even though, let's say, for example, what we hear from these people are facts, it's none of our business. That's their life. So if it doesn't really bother you, if it doesn't affect you, just let it go. So that's my take on. Uh, to me, sometimes it's a difficult situation, because sometimes they are inviting you to be part of, that Marites group, and it's not good. And you know what? When I joined this business, digital business of ours, it actually helped me um, divert my thoughts, some of my negative thoughts into the business. Like, instead of me hanging around and scrolling Facebook and calling people and talk about people and maritessing about people, then eventually it had died down because Now I am busy with my business, and I'm communicating with my business partners, and everything is just positive. Like we lift each other up. We think about strategies and how to improve ourselves in the business. So that's just one good thing. Um, the effect of our digital business in our lives, and also, excuse me, I also want to add how to stay positive. I had reflected on this also this morning. Um, I had also reflected on this morning that life is too short, and if we dwell too much on the negative side of things, it's really going to affect our mental health. It will affect our health in general. It will stress us out. So basically speaking, I have, like in my 51 years of existence, I have learned to let go of some of the things, or of things that really don't bother or really don't kill us. Once in a while, I mention it, or just to vent it out. In fact, Divina is watching. Divina, are you watching me right now? Yeah, sometimes we talk and talk about things, but I just want to vent it out sometimes. But if it doesn't kill you, just let it go. Just like what the saying goes, what doesn't kill you make you stronger. Hi, Rhoda. Yeah, because I don't want to be like 75 or 80 years old or 60 and then still think about the things that don't even don't that are not even important in life. Let's just learn to be happy, learn to be positive, and it starts from within. And one time I was talking to a cousin of mine. This happened. Excuse me. This happened maybe a few years ago, and we were talking about some problems or issues that were happening in my life before, and then so we were talking about that like randomly, and then after a few years we were still talking about the same thing, and then she told me, oh, it's still going on until now. Actually, I remembered those lines, and then it struck me to my to the deepest part of my being, that if you are still like experiencing the same thing for years, maybe it's time for you to reflect and change it up, or change the situation, or but if it's something that doesn't really bother you or doesn't really kill you, then just move on and let it go, because it's not good if you keep it in your heart forever. It's gonna make you resentful. That's just my own experience, and I'm speaking from my own experience, from my heart right now. And this is not a sermon like what I said, but this is somehow um a thing about, I'm being very emotional about the topic right now, because being positive is actually a challenge for a lot of people. I, for one, I'm like that because I'm very sentimental and very emotional. But then I realized, yeah, life is too short. Why do you dwell on things that don't really matter to you? That, d- like what I said, if that doesn't kill you, just let it go. Or if it really bothers you for a long time, then maybe it's time for you to change. Maybe it's time for you to move away, or to move things, somewhere, because if we're going to keep it to ourselves for a long long time, it's not you're just going to end up being resentful. So I think I said a lot today. I don't know why. Maybe because it's Friday and I'm off, and my husband is also off today. He went to work because I was still in bed when he kissed me. um he's going to work because he does that when he leaves for work. I woke up around 7:30 and I saw him in the dining area, and I was like, I thought that you were at work, and then he's told me that he got canceled. So he was already on his way to work, driving to work, maybe halfway, and they called him that they were asking him if they got the text that he was canceled because they have low census. So my husband is a nurse, and so he got canceled. So I said, "Oh, okay, that's nice. Then we can stay home together." Hi, Sis Gina. Oh, I have 11 viewers, and I got some hearts from my viewers today. So yeah, so he got canceled. He's home, and maybe we're going to do something later. I don't know because it's cold, and I don't like to actually go out in the cold. But yeah, so this positivity challenge is really um nice. I like it a lot. And we're only on our first week. So we have 3 more weeks to go. And excuse me, we will have a lot of things to discuss, a lot of things to do for our daily task. And I love it. And I actually mentioned it in our group chat that I have not attended a spiritual retreat for a long time, and this is a really good exercise for everyone. For me, um, also because it's a venue for us to release our emotions and also share with other people what we were going through, and maybe other people can take something from that. So, hello everybody. So, I don't know. Day 6, I'm still going to wait for some of your lives today. And I have seen a couple. I want to mention Expedita. She's really improved a lot in her go live. And she said that she's going to do a cooking demo for next week's task when we share our positive meal day challenge. So I don't know if I'll be able to do that. Maybe I'll just speak something about uh, what my favorite food, the healthy food is. And from time to time, I get into a special kind of healthy diet or healthy regimen in my diet. But we're struggling also on that part. Hi, sis Mary Luz. How are you? And yeah, that's my take. Do you have any questions? I feel like going live today. I don't know why. So if you have any questions, I'm here because I don't want to stop yet. But I don't know. I don't have anything else to talk about. But yeah. So I for one, I struggle so hard on being positive. I'm telling you. But this business had really helped me a lot. Before I used to like, despite being busy at work because I used to have 2 to 3 jobs, I still had time to reflect and be sad about things that are not really necessary. And because of this business, I changed a lot of things. I become busy with business partners, mentoring, submitting contracts, depositing checks in my bank account. I'm just kidding. So yeah, it's really great. It's a positive impact. I'm sure not only to myself but for a lot of us digital business owners. So whoever is watching us right now, stop maritessing. It's already 2025. We have to grow up, people. We have to grow up. Maritessing is and I'm sure it's an enjoyable thing to do, right? It's enjoyable because we're talking about people, but we don't realize that we are also ruining reputations of other people. Good if that person we're talking about is strong or have a thick skin, but some don't have that, and that is why every now and then, unfortunately, we hear that some people commit suicide, um, destroying their mental health because they're not able to cope with those kinds of things, and that is very sad. So let's make the world a better place, and let start from within, from ourselves. That let's stop being marites. 2025, and I know we can do that. Alrighty. Thank you. Hi, sis. Ate Emmy. Good morning. Ate Emmy, nasaan ka ngayon? Nasa ano ka pa? Sa iyong, I know you were in vacationing or somewhere in the summer. I don't know if you're still there. Excuse me. Naubo pa ako. All right, thank you so much. 12:07 p.m. Hi, Sis Jenny. Kamusta? Yes, heal the world, make it a better place. Correct. Yeah, let's make it a better place. Let's spread positivity. And kung merong ano ng gossip, actually few weeks ago or a few months ago, somebody um messaged me na meron daw siyang gossip, or not really gossip, but somehow meron siyang narinig about sa akin na may ganito daw, ganyan, ganyan. Sabi ko, ha? Saan mo narinig? And then sinabi ko na, and sabi niya na ayaw daw niyang sabihin. But I said, well, next time, if you don't want to say who said that to you, then don't talk to me. Don't share it with me, because it doesn't make sense. You talk about people, but you don't even have proof. Or even though, let's say you knew what was happening, then it's none of your business. But anyhow, it's also none of our business what other people think of us. Because if we stop and like deal with those kinds of maritasing, there's nothing we can do about it. It's only gonna slow us down, slow our journey towards fixed income. No, I'm kidding. So yeah, let's just focus on the positive side of things. Okie dokie, heal the world, make it a better place. Bye bye. Happy Friday. See you around.